Hello, I'm very honored to be here today. I'm an artist, so I make artwork and show them in the museum and the galleries around the world. So far, I've held exhibits in over 300 places across 26 countries. In 1999, I developed the core concept for my artists. They keep changing, connect with everything, continue forever. These three ideas serve as a guided principle, like a compass for the path of art that I purpose. This slide shows the digital counter, this one, LED, that I always use in my work. For me, this LED symbolizes the brilliance of human life. I've been using these LED for over 30 years. Back in 1988, only red color and green color LEDs were available. But now a wide range of color such as blue, pink, any color can be possible. This LED counts down from 9 to 1, but it does not display 0. Instead, the LED turns off, creates amount of the darkness before returning against to 9. This cycle repeats constantly. When the numbers are shining and changing, they symbolize life. 9 to 1 symbolize life. And the 0 is not appear, so this means it's death. So this is a Buddhist concept. It is totally death and life and death. So repeat again. So it's kind of the reincarnation. So this is my basic concept and using these LEDs. Anyway, so this is a life. So anyway, so I showing some video, real artwork. This work is the title is Keep Changing, Connect with Everything, Continue Forever. What's happened? Oh, okay. And this is a collection with the Contemporary Museum of Tokyo. And this one is a Megadeth, 1999. Venice Biennale, Japanese pavilion showing. I use LED 2,600 pieces, so many. Anyway, so my work is always moving, so I show some video, like this. You can see number is flashing, the moving 9 to 1, counting, and never show the 0. And I combined the many numbers, different speed, to as an artwork. This promotion video is 2016 in the Sydney Modern Art Museum. So people lie down on the ceiling work. Oops. Anyway, so this title is The Sea of Time, 98, at the Naoshima Island. This work was installed in a Japanese-style house on Naoshima, small island with a population of about 3,000. At that time, 125 residents of the island participate in this project. Create on LED. Each participant sets the rhythm of the LED, countdown speed, setting. So, and the people invite like this. So nobody understands contemporary art. Nobody know. But I like invite them because artwork put in the very old town. So I like, so people joined to the contemporary site. That's why I invite and join us. Does the setting like this, So finally, I set up the artwork and invite the people. But the people still don't understand. Anyway, so open this project. Young generation want to become to see, and many people visit the island. So 3,000, only 3,000 population in Ireland. Now it's 33 million, I don't know, 3 million, I think, 3 million visitors every year. So it's like art heaven island. So it's become and change. So the people very proud of the island, and the people very like art. And instantly, they becoming a volunteer to kind of the explanation of the art. Oops, what's that? Anyway, okay. This is Counterboard, Roppongi Hills, Tokyo, the large-scale installation. This number is 5 meter height and long as 50 meters. So, and so another work, oops, what that? I don't know. Yes, another work is showing not necessary to the Japanese. ICC Tower in the Hong Kong. I don't like the sound. My boss is, but I don't like that. It's a little bit noisy. But this tower is normally showing advertising. But so this is a very special program of just 3 days showing the artwork in the building. But the people love it, and so they continue the 3 months. Anyway, okay, I little bit explained the new project, Sea of Time Tohoku project. Oops, oh my God. Yes. On March 11, 2011, a huge earthquake hit the Tohoku area in Japan. So somebody remember that. But so for the Japanese people, it's a very shock, very big earthquake at the moment. So many people killed by the tsunami, and so almost the damage for the coast, Tohoku area. And at the same time, Fukushima, it's a Daiichi nuclear power plant broken from the tsunami. And people, the radiotech is an explosion. That area is very dangerous for the people go out. Nobody there. So it's around 8 years, so nobody there. And just a few years later, life is come back Tokyo. Such a very big disaster, but people forget it a little bit. So 3 years later, almost people forget that disaster. But I think it's a little bit problem. Why? So I made something, a realization, how easily people forget after the pain is gone. So I came up with the idea for Sea of Time Tohoku. It is a permanently artwork in Tohoku area. With work together, 3,000 people, it's a damaged area, the people, and to make artwork, because something is a memory of the earthquake, and also the thinking of the future, the Tohoku area. That's why I make artwork as an artist. So, and this is a Revive Time KAKI project, another project. So that's why I came here. This is a KAKI project purpose. My first encounter with atomic bomb was when I was 17, during a school trip to Hiroshima. You know the Hiroshima. It's atomic bomb hit the first time at Hiroshima. And 3 days later, hit Nagasaki. But at that time, I saw it Memorial Museum, Hiroshima, and I was very shocked because very damaged for the people. And atomic bomb, only the purpose that kill the people. So it's exhausted. So I totally exhausted, and I'm very shocked. It's the same human, you know. So I cannot to say anything. So to the drawing with Hiroshima Dome, it's archive the Hiroshima damage. So and a few years later, I become the artist, and I invite some show in Nagasaki and research for the Nagasaki area. And I knew that this is a Nagasaki atomic bomb. I knew that some trees survive from atomic bomb. This is a kaki tree in Nagasaki. This is a persimmon tree from Nagasaki. It is said that about 70,000 people die instantly when the atomic bomb was dropped. It seems that everything had been destroyed, but a few persimmon trees survived. One of those trees was very scared with the keloid covering half of the tongue, like this. But this persimmon tree was very damaged, and some tree doctor, little bit nurse, and so they come back again. And that tree doctor takes some second generation from this kaki tree. So this is a second generation kaki tree, about 20 centimeter, very small, but a very beautiful green, very fresh. So, but this tree, second generation, is something karma behind, because the atomic bomb, the damage, his mother is very damaged. It's inside. It's a very bad story of that. This Dr. Ebinuma, so this is a tree doctor. I met him. He getting growing second generation kaki tree. And I have an idea, so that this second generation kaki tree to bring to the children in the world and nurse together. And so think about peace, think about atomic bomb. So this is a project. I spoke with Dr. Ibinuma, and he agreed with that and started together. And so it's like my team, so some friend, so very sharing for this idea, and start a few people to bring second generation atomic bomb kaki tree, bring to the world. This is a second generation sampling. And the first one in Japan, in Tokyo. And so step by step. So 1 year, one place, like this, very slowly to start. Because I don't like big advertising and a big announcement. No, I don't like that. So people, if people want to the kaki tree, we are bring to there. So like this. Okay. And step by step, so it's people know the friend of them, hearing about this project. Oh, this is, I like this. I tried to oh my God, like this. And 1998, the first bring to the abroad in WHO in Geneva. So this is a kaki tree, the garden of the World Health Organization. So, and Switzerland. And then, little by little, to abroad. This is France, Bordeaux, 1998. And, oh, this is Dallas, US, 2000, Hockaday school. But this time, the Hockaday school, the teacher went to the kaki tree, but you know, the US is the atomic bomb, you know, the country. So it's a little bit against about this idea. But the school of teacher is a fight to the parents and the teacher, and talking. And 1 year later, so it's realized this kind of the kakitsuri ceremony. And but that, you know, children, it's no matter. So children is very, very peaceful and very enjoyable. I like that. And this is a Casciago, San Giovanni Church in Italy, 2000. So it's a very long time, and so this Casciago to make a celebration every year with children and to learn about atomic bomb and peace and life, you know. So it's a very successful project. And this is Leiden in the University of Leiden, Netherlands, 2000. So this project is one special point is not only the planting. So it's like make some expression. So something art combined together with a planting ceremony. So this kind of the artwork with children to make. So this is a very special point and very enjoyable that children have the very big memory for that. Like this. So people, children take the ice cream with the kakitsuri. And this is a Glasgow, UK, 2002. And which one? This is planting Gunma Hara Museum, 2003. Oh, this is again Italy. Italy is a very explosion project everywhere. So the Francesco here, Francesco, one of the guy is crazy over the kakitsuri. That's why. This is Vincenza. The French again, and Avignon. Like this. So every place is a different artwork, different expression, different the ceremony, because we are not control for the each event. So they have a local community think about themselves. That is an important point. So no control from us. This is very cute. It's Belgium artwork. It's something children to the angel keep the kakitsuri, you know, like this. Very cute. And this is the Buffet Museum in Japan. And this primary school is Republic of Mali, Africa. And it's very cute, like this. Very colorful, amazing. Like this. And recently, the Fuji Museum of Art in Tokyo, like this. So still COVID, you know. So many people masked it. Like this. So each leaf is a message from the children. Like this. This is just last year in Italy. Scuola elementare Pianico. This is very cute also. So people see that all around the school, like this. So that Japanese calligraphy is a P peace, heiwa. So let me explain why we always included the art expression when we plant that KAKI tree. It's because art is not about words. It speaks directly to our heart. It lets us feeling something, not just understand it. You know, the art is a feel. It's very important. So, you know, the Chaplin said that the people too much think, not feel, you know. So this is also, it's the same thing. Art is a feeling. Where we talk about a thing like the atomic bomb, war, or peace, if we use only words, it can sound like a lecture. And young people often turn away. But art starts from joy, from play, from sharing. And from that, people begin to feel empathy. Yes. Art has the power to connect people beyond languages, nationality, and religion. Why does art have the power to create empathy among people? Some of you may think that the art is only for people with special talents, you know, something genius, you know. But I think no. Art is everyone has. Everyone is born with art inside. Yeah. So this is a very important thought. The truth is the ability to feel, understand, and express. Art is something all of us already have. I call this idea art in you. Unfortunately, many people don't realize this. I think there are two abilities within art: imagination and creativity. Imagination means the power to see what we can't see. The highest form of imagination is the ability to feel the pain of others. So this is a very important power, because the war and kills the people. It's never to feel about other people's pain, you know. That's why this power is very important for the people, I think. And the creativity. So creativity means turning feelings into a visible form. It means create new idea and a new value. Our future will be full of a complex problem and unpredictable change. That's why creativity is the power of find a new path to solve difficult changes and imagine new vision for the world. This is also very important things for the next future, especially for the young people. What do you think is the opposite of the war? It's a war. how do you think? What's the word is the opposite? Everyone think that. Okay. Division, distrust, fear. This is a war, divide, killed. Very sad, And the very opposite side meaning like that. So it's very negative, okay? And this is a zero. I think this is a zero is a peace. What's a positive way? What's a positive? Connection, empathy, joy. What's word? This is art. That's why I becoming an artist. You understand? Art in you. That's mean peace in you. Okay? Thank you very much. Too short? It's okay? Too short?
No, it was.
It's okay?
Yes. But if anybody has some questions,
Of course, of course. Please.
So maybe somebody. Can I? Yes.
Yes.
You said that people don't know what is contemporary art. Can you tell us what is contemporary art for you?
Contemporary art is a new vision, new idea toward for the future, I think. But so just idea or just the kind of illustrated, So it's like just a present, just now, Given the idea, given the feeling, just now. But few years later, 10 years later, 20 years later, so it's a little bit old fashion, something. So that's why I try to make contemporary art. I like the art is forever in the future. You understand? Yeah. But sometimes contemporary art is too early to understand for the people, because the people is so it's like very conservative to keep my life, to keep this moment. That's why it's a future, a little bit fear, and so it's the first to meet contemporary art. It's a very, very brand new, can't understand. So that's why it's I'm no thanks, something like that. But I show the Naoshima people. They don't understand the beginning of the artwork, but now is a very understanding more than me. So it's a present and announcement. So the volunteer to the guide of the contemporary art for the people. Oh my God, very big change. But so the normal residency, it's very, very usual, I think. So it's everywhere like that. I have another project, also invite the people and joining to make contemporary art together. So it's, you know, people very enjoy to pray for that. And later, very understandable. So it's, I think, doesn't matter, the contemporary art. It's okay for the present and also future. Thank you. Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Yes, please.
Yes, thank you very much because you're here. It's really a pleasure to have you because your art is really something special and different and really let us think in so many different levels. My question is, because I watched what I can see, there is some little movies during your exhibitions and so you can share it, they share it on the internet, so I watch it. And there is some special things that people walking and then fall down. There is also really beautiful involvement with the public. I guess this is something that you said now. But there is something very interesting when you dunk your head in a mud.
Oh, you know.
And then you watched, and it was really something special. Can you tell me when this has come from? Because it's different from lead and all these beautiful sculptures that you make. You're the one who's biggest, let me see. But what is with this dunking? Can you please tell me what brings?
Yeah, but so people didn't know that that's a piece. It's very difficult to understand. I think I look for some video. I don't know. So she knows my work very well. So I had a performance video. So she explained, but so most of people didn't know that. So it's very difficult. I look for some showing the artwork performance video, but it takes time. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, really difficult. Anyway, so I explained the work first. I counting down 9 to 1 in their own languages. And 0, at the moment of 0, is falling down to the water, the front of the performer, you know, so like this. And again, so counting down, 9 to 1. So something like my LED, so the perform by myself and somebody to like that. So the counting down, it's a life, and putting it in the water is death. So life and death is the repeat again, you know. So life and death, life and death. So this is a life. So this is the meaning of the performance. So it's and the important thing is the own languages. So to pray for that. I had many places of this kind of the performance with ordinary people in Australia and in Deutschland, and I do that Italian people. So many places do that. It's very interesting because ordinary people have own rhythms and own character. So this is a very important thing for the life. That's why it's everywhere to that. Because to this, put on the water, it's no breath, you know. So it's like real death to coming, you know. So it's people very fear about that. And they come back again like this. So it's count again, 9 to 1. So it's, so repeat the life again, and death, next one to do death, and come back again. So something like that. People think about life and death. So that's why. Okay. Hi. So yes, please.
So, as my question refers more to the first question, what is also the contemporary art for you? And then it got me thinking when you said that art is feeling, and I guess it has always been the feeling, but if we look in the history, art was more connected to the pleasant feelings of beauty, or maybe sometimes historic moments, but very pleasant. And even the theory of the feelings, of the emotions, it's quite new. It's not like it's just a few decades, no? And I think now we have this wide area of feelings that we know, we identify, we speak about them, and contemporary art speaks about all that, about the pleasant and unpleasant feelings also. So could it be the case that sometimes it's so difficult to accept contemporary art because it's dealing with these feelings which for us are somehow new but also not pleasant, and that's why people sometimes could reject it?
Yeah. So it's very, very important thing, you know. So the contemporary artists have a future vision, you know. But how to realize, use present things, so like this, something. Not future material, cannot get it. So that's why the present, now, and the future is a bridge for that. You understand? So artist, the vision is beyond the future. But I'm here. I'm here to the ordinary people's voices and pain and the war, of course, and the pleasure, just now. So it's, but I'm here and make it. So it's so like beyond the future, the energy. And I wish to them there. That's why it's something present and the reality of now to bring to the future. It's like this vector. This is a very important thing for the contemporary art. Otherwise, only the head to think about the contemporary art is too much conceptual art, too much divided to the reality and the people. For instance, to say, 70s, 1970s, very contemporary art is a very conceptual thing toward that's a movement. And one conceptual artist to using the sound, very high energy to the sound. But this high energy sound is cannot to hear. Nobody hear. And artists to make this sound to make art. But nobody here. You understand? This is too much, I think. So contemporary art, but bring from there, bring from here to future. So this is a way to a very important way, I think. Thank you. It's okay?
Can you tell us something more about the studio that you have?
Huh?
Can you tell us something more about the studio? You have a studio where you have some other people working with you?
Studio.
Yeah. Well, if it's too much, I'm sorry, but you don't need to.
Yeah. No. But René-san asked me, so I'm started LED work, and many places I exhibit, and little bit famous, little bit, you know, and art world, you know the name of the Miyajima. But why to make a KAKI project? It's a totally different, you know, looks like. But I think started KAKI project 1995. My debut is internationally 1988. It's 7 years later I started the KAKI project. Okay, that's why. So I joined to the art world, you know, art scene, international art scene. But I very upset such a art world, gallery and the collector and the company, you know, the museum, and you know, the critics, you know, everything. Very tired, I think, at the moment, because my purpose with people work with the art world, it's have a good idea, and a good conversation can be. I think about that, but it's impossible because the gallery and museum look for the money, and artists, it's competition each other, and so it's like the party. Every time, every night, party. What we talk about is the money. Who is the best position of the art world? Who is how much? The artist move to this gallery to there. So that's very tired, you know. No idea, no something new, no vision. I'm very upset about that. That's why I started the KAKI project. Because the KAKI project, the work with the people, ordinary people almost, and the children. So they have a very pure mentality and pure art they have. That's why very enjoyable and very healthy. So it's for the spirit. That's why it's I I continuously to the 30 years more as an artist because I have a KAKI project. That's why I continue to the as an artist. So for example, the Renaissance also and Francesco, so they are very pure mind. So I very so touch with them. So I become very pure to make something new. This is a very important for me. So it's like that. So that's why I very important art. One of the art project is a KAKI project for me. Renaissance, you understand? Francesco, you understand English well? Anyway, you understand. Okay, thank you. Hi, yes.
Can I ask you something? You showed us the video of a few of your projects, and there was a musical soundtrack. But I would like to know, when you conceive these installations or these spaces, is the audio dimension also important for you? Are you also combining your visuals with certain sounds or music, or they are mostly just technological voices?
I see. Yeah, so I don't use any sound at the installation work because somebody said that counting, so people to see the counting, it's like born the sound inside. That's why, so it's I don't use any sound because kind of the noise about that, you know. That's why. Okay.
But what about the project that you had for Expo that was also counting from different people that you sent? What is it about?
You know very well.
I know because I sent one, I was invited.
So this is a very special project for the counter voice. Counter voice is only the voice. So the 45 countries counting people invite 45 countries from own languages to say that 9 to 1 and break for the 0 and again. So is many languages everywhere. So this is a sound installation. That's why it's a sound using. But so invisible. It's just a sound installation. Yeah. It's okay?
Maybe we can, just, get up and maybe just talk among ourselves if there is no question. I'm sure that we all have questions in our minds, but
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. So, just catch up.
Because I don't know, there are a lot of I don't know if you know Postale Topolove, Stazione Topolo, from very close here by the border. There is a small village that used to have a project every year called Station Topolo, but this is abandoned almost. It used to be an almost abandoned village when they started. And I remember that when you were talking about contemporary art and the question of Anna about people understanding it also, or what is it? When this contemporary art happened every year for 2 weeks in this village with these people, mostly elderly people who were still living in those houses and not a lot of young people in the beginning. And I remember that because of artists coming in the village with their work, contemporary artwork projects that were, in connecting people, asking them about their life and so on. They got used to this. They were not strangers anymore to contemporary art. They were not afraid anymore about that. And you could see that they understand much more than in some city, because they are really living that, with artists every year. So, what you were, how the way you describe your understanding of your own contemporary art, I feel like very familiar to that. You don't have time that we could take you there. It's not far away, but still not too far to into these 2 days. But I feel like there is something there, and a few people who were involved that I think you could really understand each other, and maybe it would be nice one day we can at least, I don't know, maybe talk about that. And it's also something really beautiful happening in out of galleries and this famous and rich places of art. It's other kinds of thing in connection to people. So.
Thank you.
So basically, if I understand correctly, your art means so you're trying to create an expression for the future using materials that you deem important in the present. Mm. So is that what you meant?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.